Hey, welcome back everybody. So my voice is going to sound a little bit different today because I am recovering from a wild flu, probably the worst flu I've ever had in my life. Like I feel night and day better today. I'm just kind of sniffly, but I actually feel like getting up and walking around and doing stuff today. Yesterday, however, I was struggling. I've never had a back spasm in my life and I had 3 in a row. And each one, there were 4 different separate, spasms. So it feels like a Charlie horse that I usually have on my legs whenever I'm dehydrated, but it was at my lower back, so it completely paralyzed me. It was so bad. But I realized that it's because I'm just not drinking enough water. Probably one of the most painful things I've ever been in. If you've ever had a Charlie horse, you can imagine what that's like. On a lighter note, I've been trying to lessen my coffee intake, and because I'm sick, I haven't had coffee since I think Wednesday. Today's Saturday, so it's been like a good 4 days. So I think I'm on a pretty good track. Some updates from the past month. I wanted to make a stuffed animal for my friend's baby, and well, not baby, she's 3, and so I drew everything out and I finally made my first stuffed animal and I gave it to her and she seems to really love it. So I'm gonna try and make one later on this week for my cousin's baby. Yeah, it's just been really fun to like start sewing again. My cats are on the pillow right behind the camera and they are looking so cute. I have to show you. They've been perfect. Last month I started a short series of my favorite outerwear pieces and my favorite shoes, and I want to go through the rest of my closet as well this month. But I did add a lot of pieces to my Depop, and a lot of them have been selling, which I'm really grateful for, to clear up space in my closet because it was getting kind of overwhelming in there. So my goal this month is to get my office in top condition. No more clutter or things outside of where they should be. Let's go into my favorites. So let's start off with some YouTube favorites, what I've been watching. So there's this YouTuber named Hannah. She used to have a YouTube called Sleepy Hands, and she kind of disappeared from my YouTube algorithm for a while, and the other day one of her videos just popped up on my feed. Now she has a channel called Sleepy Studio. It's been around for I think about 3 years now, and I had no idea, so I binge watched basically all her videos. I love her art. I love the way she edits and assembles videos. I know she's the editor, or she was the editor for Puno's videos. She also does stuff with I Love Creative, so she's just a creative genius. Yeah, that's what I've been watching lately. Bella Ford has a podcast called Fashion Neurosis, and the reason why I got into that is because Nick Cave did a podcast maybe about a month ago, and I watched it because it's also in video form, and it's really cool because what she does is she invites people over to her house in her living room or something like that, and they lie down on the couch and there's a camera right above their face, and there's a camera on her and a camera like straight on. So it's very personal. It feels like you're in a therapy session, which oftentimes interviews and podcasts do already feel that way, but you get to know so much about the person. And I really liked Nick Cave's interview because I saw a side of him that I never thought I'd see, because I've always pictured him as this like really cool, serious guy, and he's like laughing and smiling, and it's so sweet and innocent to see him laughing, and I don't know, it's just like out of character. And I also love the way he talks about his wife, Susie Cave, and also about grieving because 2 of their sons have passed away very young. Bella Ford also did an interview with J.W. Anderson, which I watched pretty recently too, and that was very eye-opening. Even though we didn't grow up in the same area or anything, I felt like a lot of his growing up kind of parallel the way that I was raised. So I thought that was pretty cool. Very interesting podcast to listen to and also to watch too. I just leave it on in the background as I'm doing other tasks. Victoria Lynn, so I talked about her channel before in the past, and for some reason I had trouble linking her video. I think it's because it's based in Singapore, so I'm gonna try and link it again, but she has a new video. It's a beautiful short film about her process in making a car coat and also reupholstering an ottoman, and I think she's such a talented girl. I'm gonna try my best to link her in the description, but for some reason, if it gets taken down, then I'll put words in that you can just copy and paste. Okay, so I got this clip It looks like a jade clip, but it's really just plastic acetate, and the clip itself is very strong. It's from a brand called Lillet, and the reason why I got this is because I've been looking for a barrette like this because I've been wearing these bow ties in the back of my head, and I love how it makes my hair feel like it's pulled up and out of my face, but also it makes me feel like it's put together. But the bow tie is a look, you know? So I was looking for something like this or tortoiseshell or something, and this popped up in a video, and Elle Fanning was wearing it, and she was wearing it like off to the side, kind of like this. And it looks so cute on her, so I looked up Elle Fanning marble green barrette, and this company popped up. It's called Lillet, and they have a ton of really cool hair accessories. But I really like this one, so I got it for myself for Christmas. Oh, these glasses. Okay, so I ran into my old neighbor, and he was wearing these glasses that look so cool. They almost look like this. And I had to ask him about it. So then he gave me the name of them, and they're this like vintage retro brand. And he gave me this like janky website where they were sold at. So then I went on that website, reached out to the email, and asked if they had it in black, the frame. And they said no, they only have it in clear. And I was so bummed out, so then I decided to take that frame and put it on Google search. I couldn't find the exact frame, but a couple days later I was on Pinterest and this popped up, and it's from Yes Glasses, which is a generic Chinese brand. I'd never heard of them before, and I saw the frame. I'm like, that's almost the exact same shape that he was wearing. So I looked at the site, and it was really cheap. And there were all these photos of other customers who have purchased it before, and they're all really happy about it. And they look like real people. So then I was like, damn, you know what? I'll try it out. And the crazy thing was that my heavy prescription and the little tint and the frames and everything all together, it ended up being only $90. Where I've had this frame, which is very similar. It's from Gucci. The lenses themselves cost $260. The crazy thing about this is that even with the, they call it 1.67 high index, because my prescription is pretty high, even with that, like, it cuts in on the side of my face either way, like whenever I turn my face like this. It's not so bad, but it's pretty annoying. And then also the beveling on the frame, it kind of sticks out a little bit too, whereas it doesn't on this new frame. So yeah, I've been really impressed by this new frame, and it feels like it's made very well too. And I've worked in eyewear for a pretty long time, so I know what I'm like looking for, and I feel like this is done very well, so I'm pretty stoked on it. And I got the light brown tint because I always like a little bit of a tint in my glasses. I can still see at night and everything, but yeah, I always prefer a little bit of a tint in my lenses. So far I'm really liking it, and I haven't had any headaches or any problems like that. Makeup, so I just got this a couple months ago. This is from Florasis, which is a Chinese Eastern beauty brand, and they have this palette. It's called the Eastern Beast Sculpting Makeup Palette #1. It's got a blush, a contour, a powder, and a highlight. I love this palette. I think it's going to be perfect for traveling because it's everything that you need all in one. And the beautiful thing is that you can layer up these colors and get different effects. So if I want a more bronzy blush, then I can mix these two together. If I want an eyeshadow, then I can do the darker contour shade and then put the shimmer right on top. I can mix all these tones together to get a bunch of different looks. So yeah, I'm really excited about this palette. My little sister is obsessed with this brand called Thrive Cosmetics, and she gave me this lip balm called the Sheer Strength Rowan, and it's a plum color lip balm. Is what I have on my lips right now. I'm obsessed with this because it's ultra moisturizing. It lasts all day. I can apply it once in the morning, it'll just stay. And it also looks really good as a blush too. Everything that I've tried from them so far has been a hit, and my sister is like in love with this brand. I started using this body wash from Cyclar. This is it right here. This is the Bergamot Bond. I'm obsessed with this brand. It's a little bit like sensual, their packaging. Like I just got on their PR list maybe a couple months ago, so they might be a new brand, but I'm obsessed with this body wash. And every time I get a PR package, I open it up and it's so like sensual, and there's like body parts and like so artfully done. Their storytelling is insane. I've never seen anything like that. I feel like if, I don't know, if Skims were to have a body wash, it would be similar to this. But it's even a little bit more, I don't know, sensual than that. This is an oil-infused body wash, so it does hydrate your skin, keeps it moisturized, so you don't necessarily have to apply moisturizer afterwards. But it still lathers up in a way that a water-based body wash would lather up. So yeah, I really like this. I'm enjoying it so far, and I love the scents that they've been sending so far. Whenever I go on my neighborhood walks, I often like to stop by a liquor store and pick up like a Diet Coke or something like that, and like sometimes a treat here and there. I always forget to bring a bag. And so I end up with a lot of these, which I do reuse for my cat litter, so it's totally fine. But I was at Baggu the other day, and I didn't realize that they also make their little reusable bags, but in a smaller size, like the plastic bag that I just held up. So this is pretty perfect, because the other size that I've been carrying around is great and everything. It fits over my shoulder and it holds a lot. But when I'm on walks, I don't really want to carry that much stuff. So this is the perfect size. It holds a 6-pack if you drink. And this is great because it's citrus season in my neighborhood. So whenever I go on walks, people are leaving out a bunch of oranges and Meyer lemons, and sometimes I'll just grab like a fistful or a handful. But if I have a bag in my pocket and it pulls down this small, then I can load up, right? So yeah, this is pretty great. I didn't know they make smaller sizes, and I didn't know they make solid black, so this is absolutely perfect for me. I finally got Calzero clogs to retire my gardening shoes that I've been wearing for so long, and these are so comfortable. There's a little bit of a heel, so I feel like it puts my posture in a better position, and they're just slip-ons, so they're really easy to just like slip on and let my cats out, walk around, take out the trash. And yeah, I can stand in them all day. I went on a 3-ish mile walk the other day with a lot of incline, and it felt really comfortable. And I like that if I'm wearing these with black socks and jeans, it just looks like I'm wearing boots. If you're considering these clogs and you just don't know how to style them, Everybody World, their website, their e-commerce website, they have a lot of models wearing these shoes, and yeah, they just wear them with their casual clothes and it looks totally fine. They also kind of remind me of my Rachel Comey Mars mules from way back in the day. Super comfortable. And then I just got a new set from Miels Clothing. I got it because I was on a shoot and they were taking photos of the new collection, and I was like, damn, this denim looks so nice. So then she gave me a set. So after I got the set, I wore it for a week straight, or maybe even over a week straight. I adore it. I love it. The weight is perfect, because I know that they were messing around with the weight for a while, because the first couple samples that they got, it was like a little heavy. Now it's like absolutely perfect. You can wear it all the time, and it just looks so cool, especially together as a uniform. Whew, it's beautiful. So I've been wearing that a lot. I still love my chocolate set. And then I actually just modeled their new chocolate linen set. So it's in an even lighter weight material. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with Miels lately. I started out as a fan when I bought a pair from Virgil Normal, and then, yeah, I mean, I guess it's just living in LA, right? Just being around the same people and then hanging around the same people over and over again. So yeah, we became friends, and now I'm working with them, and I'm just so excited. I really love their clothes. Okay, let's move on to empties, because I think I'm starting to lose my voice. So here we go. Here are some empties. The Necessaire Rosemary Shampoo and Conditioner. These are fantastic. I talked about these a couple times in my favorites, and I adore this. It smells amazing, and I highly recommend it, and I definitely will be repurchasing this. I just have so much shampoo to go through right now, but I will get back to this because I'm addicted to the smell. It's often sold out. The last few times I checked on Sephora, it was sold out, but when it's in stock, it's great. This is from L'Occitane. It's the artichoke massage cream. I didn't realize that it was a massage cream. I thought it was just a moisturizer, because everything's in French. In very small fine print, it says massage cream. Apply on clean, dry skin. Perform circular movements on shoulders, hips, arms, and legs. Do not apply on face. Wash hands after use. The crazy thing is that I've been using this as a moisturizer, and it's such a luxurious moisturizer. I mean, obviously when you apply it, it does take some lathering in, or like some rubbing in to completely disappear on my skin. I just thought that it was a nice lightweight body butter. Won't be repurchasing this, not because I don't like it. It's just because I have other things that I would prefer to use as a body moisturizer over this. It does smell really good. This is from Davines. It's the Salu Sea Salt Scrub Cleanser. So I had the regular Salu cleanser, hair cleanser, which is really important because I don't know, my hair does get a lot of buildup. So every 2 weeks or so, I have to use a clarifying shampoo. And with that, it takes off all the product, all the dirt, oil buildup and all. The great thing about doing that is that after you remove everything that you apply on afterwards is just more efficient. So your moisturizers or your like deep conditioners and such. Anyway, so I ran out of my Salu clarifying shampoo and then I started using this one, which is the Sea Salt Scrub Cleanser. It works really well. It's just not as user friendly because you do have to open up this tub and scoop out a little bit, and then by the time you have some on your hand, you're getting some into the pot. So it's just not as user friendly as the shampoo itself, but it still works really well. So I think I'm gonna not repurchase this, but I will repurchase the Salu shampoo. Last thing here is from Navinka. It's the Daily Oxidant Cleanser. Navinka has quickly become one of my favorite skincare brands. Like, I'm so excited to reach for anything Navinka that's in my medicine cabinet. I was using this every night to remove all my makeup, sunscreen, all of that to prep my skin for skincare, and it's been working great. It's just a clear gel cleanser and it lathers up. It doesn't really smell like anything. And it's a clean beauty brand that's based in Atlanta and it's made with nettle leaf, birch leaf, and cilantro. Yeah, so those are all my favorites from the month of January. It's been a long month, as you all may already know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.